guys. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, everyone. That was fast. How's everyone doing? Hello and good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, this is good. This is Tracey Brown coming to you today to do yet another segment on Real Housewives. Predicted it's Real Housewives to see if we can predict what is happening with Juan's roommate. What is happening with Juan's roommate on Real Housewives of Potomac? Now listen, people, normally I don't follow people, right? I would never insult somebody by following the lead of somebody else, of calling, Robin, that's her name, Robin, Juan's roommate. I would never do that, but it is just too funny. I have to do it. It is just too funny, especially since she has a disdain for Wendy. Especially her disdain for Wendy is appalling. And can any of us figure out how she got there with Wendy? And Wendy is almost like begging her to be friends with, which Wendy, you need to stop, but this ain't your reading. You need to stop, right? You have an awkward thing about you, like social thing about you, and it's because you're probably highly intelligent, right? Highly intelligent people are awkward, right? So you're highly intelligent. Plus, I honestly believe you're very, very spiritual, and the combination of the both makes you want to have friends, but you're making friends with a mean girl. But it's not about you, Wendy. When I do your reading, then I'll tell you about how socially awkward you come across, even though I love you. And also, Wendy, I just need you to drink water. Just drink water. Like, you wouldn't have kidney stones if you drink water. I'm sure your doctor told you that, but I'm just trying to help. Drink water, Wendy. But this isn't about you, Wendy. This is about Juan's roommate. Not about you, Wendy. Don't get upset with me. Let me say hi to my peeps first. Hi, Steven. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Steph. Hi, Sin. Hi, Black Butterfly. Haven't seen you in a while, Black Butterfly. Elena. Miss Shea, Florida. I don't watch the show, but I'm tuning in to your reading. Oh, you don't watch the show? Wait, Real Housewives of Potomac? It's a stupid show. This season is the worst because it really highlights how much they don't like brown and dark-skinned women. It's the worst this year. I'm appalled at the privilege that comes across with Robin. Just appalled. All right. Oh, that is so good. That's my electrolyte. I went out today and I got some great stuff that I'll show you tomorrow morning. But I got some good stuff. All right. I didn't even use one of this stuff. I should have used one of this stuff. I forgot to use it. And once I was in the shower, I was like, oh, damn. I've got stuff that I want to use today so I can tell the people tomorrow morning how great it is. But now I can't tell. Oh, no, I can. I have to take a shower in the morning. Okay. Talking to myself, people. It happens a lot. Okay. It's too messy for me I agree. And I live right here in DC. I agree, which is close to Potomac, of course. I agree. I understand if it's too close to home. You're not missing anything. It's just a bunch of colorism fighting. Really, that's all it comes down to this season. The light-skinned girls against the dark-skinned girls. That's what it comes down to. Seriously. Even Jackie, who's kind of like in the middle, like she's like the brown paper bag color, but I'm going to put her with the dark-skinned girls. It's just the dark-skinned girls against the light-skinned girls this season. It's weird. It's so weird. I don't like it. Perfect description. Colorism fighting. Thank you. Thank you. I love that you understand me. Because that's what it comes down to. All right. Let's get this thing on because I always forget to put it on. And then when you hear me later, it sounds like this amplifies this the whole purpose of having iPods. But I did get new iPods. I couldn't get them delivered to where I live, right? It's a long story. Not even iPad, whose crap is made in China. I can't get it delivered to the US Virgin Islands. Make it make sense, people. None of it makes sense. Absolutely none of it. This is really good. My electrolyte water. All right. So do you guys know the whole story with Robin and her roommate? And somehow he got caught up in this scandal, right? He's caught up in it. The reason why he's caught up in it is because the victim contacted him and said, "Hey, listen, this is a whole thing right now. What do I do?" Like, I'm like basically saying I'm in trouble. The bottom line is he understood somewhere through a message that someone was in trouble and chose not to do anything about it. So to have to do a reading on him to see if he would lose his job, because I definitely see him losing his job, but did I ever do a reading on it? I don't remember, but we'll look at it another day. Is there a video on how you decide to move to the Virgin Islands? I would love to watch it. No, but I'll tell you the quick story. I was watching HGTV, Caribbean Islands. I was watching them for 2 years. Sundays at 10 o'clock, they're back to back, 10 o'clock and 10:30. And I was watching it for 2 years. Every Sunday I would watch it and I would say to God, why can't I go there? Why can't I go there? Well, then COVID hit, right? Nobody could go anywhere. And in 2021, I wound up with a car accident. I couldn't buy a car because everything had shut down. I had all this money on me, right? And I heard God say, go to the Virgin Islands. I was like, oh, no, God, I'm never going to go to Virgin Islands. I think I'm going to go to Washington State to be with my children, right? Yeah, I thought about it. My children were acting like a bunch of jackasses. Once I like put history in my head, I was like, maybe it wouldn't be safe because I went to visit my children for Christmas. And then they decided that they weren't moving to Seattle or Tacoma or someplace else. They were going to buy a house where they were, and that was 3 hours away. And I was like, no, guys, I'm not coming to Washington State to still be 3 hours away. I might just stay in California because the plane trip is 2 hours away, right? Okay. I realized that Christmas that they were doing themselves and I had no space there. And I was like, all right, God, I'll go to the Caribbean. So I was looking for a vacation for a week. And the amount of the vacation at a really good hotel was the same amount when I booked for an Airbnb for 30 days. And then I said to God, okay, if I go to the Caribbean and I book it for 30 days, I'm going to look for an apartment. If an apartment, can you help me find an apartment? Because I was moving anyway. Can you help me find an apartment? And within 2.5 weeks, I had an apartment, and it solidified the fact that I could go. Like, it was just smooth. Like, I wound up with two apartments. The other people really wanted me, but I wasn't crazy about the location because of groceries. It doesn't really matter. At this stage of the game, I was like, God made it so smooth that I couldn't deny going. And it turned out to be absolutely perfect because my son stopped talking to me. And so imagine I would have been in Washington State where it rains all the time with my type of hair. No, no. And the winters are cold, cold, cold. And so only God knew what the future held. I didn't know, right? But I came here and I am in total peace. And I really love being here in spite of my son not talking to me. I'm still happy about my choice, which was God-given. All I had to do was listen. That's all I had to do was listen. All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dion. Hi, Logie. Oh, hi, everyone. It's a pleasure. You would, Miss Shea, Florida, you have no idea. You have no idea. I would have been so miserable. I mean, miserable. Oh, my God. Even though I think Washington State and Seattle is beautiful, I did go to visit Seattle to see if this is a place I could come to. And it's very urban, very cityfied. And I know I could have, but I was only moving there to be closer to the grandkids. So, thank God you went to the Caribbean. Thank God. Gotta listen to God because God does talk to you. Oh, talking about God. Conversations with God is the book club's book choice this Saturday at 9 o'clock on YouTube. All right. I'm going to teach you how to listen to God because he talks to you too. Trust and believe. Also, let me just point this out right now because I didn't point it out this morning on the morning show. Spiritual workshop. The Orisha that we are going to discuss is Ogun. He is a warrior Orisha. I love the word warrior, who defeats our enemies, who clears our paths, and more. You would want to have this Orisha in your corner. It is Sunday, I think it's this Sunday, January 15th at 6 p.m. Just contact www.orinaturals.com, and it is being facilitated by Priestess Ifa Sheye. Yay! Yay! All right. Miss Tracy, wish I knew how to tap in and listen. Insane fear of things. Okay, well, listen to the Saturday's show. Listen to Saturday's show and see if it helps you in any way, right? Fear is the thing that's never the option. We don't live in fear. We do, but we have to learn that fear is the enemy. Could also be the devil, right? Or could be evil. So fear wants you to stay stuck, immobile. But let's not talk about that right now. But you know what I'm saying. Come listen to the book club, and hopefully I can crack that inside of you so that you no longer operate with fear. Take a leap of faith. And don't let fear be what leads you. Oh, you don't sign up for book club. It's 9 o'clock on YouTube. It's live. Thank God you took the time to listen. Yes, I always listen though. But that's what I'm going to teach you all how to listen. Okay? Let's talk about Robin and her roommate Juan. Hi, Lolita. Is she coming back? Because I think she's very proud. And I think she kind of can't come back. One, if she does come back, you know the producers are going to be all over her. And if Candace comes back, Candace is going to bite a lot at the scenario, right? So Robin has to come back and be really nice to people. But I think it's too embarrassing to deal with, especially when it heads to court. And so I have a funny feeling this series is going to tape during court, which is not going to be up Robin's alley. So I just want to see if she's going to sign up to come back, because they're not going to fire her. So I want to see if they're going to sign up, if she's going to sign up to come back. Okay. Will Robin come back? I get mystery, magic, excitement. Oh, okay. I'll answer one more question. Then what's the book club on Wednesday? So the book club on Wednesday used to be a book that we read. I might go back to it, but it was just a lot to do the book club and the book club on Saturdays. It was just too much. So I stopped the book club on Wednesday, but we still gather to talk about spiritual things. Sometimes we watch spiritual shows like Wednesday. It's just a lot, people. I personally hope she and her roommate don't come back. I agree. All right. I can't be biased, though. I got to see what God says. Movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Her pride is bigger than you know what. Transformation, creativity, wholeness. See, validation, conflict, and defeat. This, whatever this is, because she is a superstar, her roommate is gonna get media pummeled. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And you all know Robin has a bad temper. Robin is violent. And she is not going to be able to withstand the scrutiny that her roommate is going to go through. She's violent. All right. I get heart chakra. I have no idea what that means, because she does not operate from a heart place. And I get firm foundations. Interesting. This firm foundation is made by the decision not to come back. She has really assessed whether or not coming back could even hurt her brand. That maybe it would be better not to come back and keep a firm handle on her hats. Although she didn't mention a hat so far this year, which I think is a mistake, or maybe she did. I don't know. In any case, what's the name of her hat company? This is really good this time. I don't always make it so good. It's just right around the lemon. I usually make it with lime, but this time I have no more lime, so I made it with lemon. Okay. It's a little confusing, right? It's a little confusing because she's worried that her little hat business, right? Could it make her the money that she needs? Could it make her the money that she needs, right? Could she get out the grip of gossip that's coming? Could it sustain her marriage, right? Are people going to come for her? The answer to that is absolutely, because this particular card has a tornado in it. So, yes, you're going to get attacked, Robin. And she doesn't have enough to work against the attack. All right? So, it's almost like she has to leave to salvage what remains, which I think would be a good decision. She wants the love of whatever his name is, the roommate, but she also wants the love of the people. But the love of the people, for some people, it's gone away. 30% of people have left her. All right? Or 50%. Maybe it's 50%. Maybe it's a bigger number than that. Maybe it's 60%. Okay. But I do feel like she's going to leave to salvage what remains. If she stays, her empire breaks apart. She will not be able to keep the hats. Nobody will buy the hats. Yada, yada, boom, boom, boom. She also has this mortgage to keep, which is kind of upsetting her, right? And it's, I've never had this before. Okay, this is exciting. It's kind of upsetting her because, wait, what? Oh, it's kind of upsetting her because she wants to act like everything is fine. Now, this is one of my favorite decks. It has an extra card in it. And the extra card is everything is fine. And that is someone that's looking at their cell phone. They could be looking in a mirror, right? Or their cell phone. And they're not acknowledging how destructive everything is. They don't get it. Okay? However, right behind it is the Ten of Swords, which means she's going to be forced to look at herself. And it's not going to help this season that she was so mean to Wendy. See, sometimes, guys, you don't know the future, right? Let's side note here. Sometimes you don't know the future. And sometimes you could get really big in life, right? Who's that guy, Ari, that went after Lizzo, right? He got so big for his bridges that he literally forgot his history, right? And so he goes after Lizzo and he crumbles himself. Same thing with Robin. You get so big, and all you did was show us right from the beginning of the season how much you didn't like Wendy, and we weren't clued in to why. We were confused. Weren't you confused? Like, I didn't invite her to family day because I don't like her. Oh, but I felt guilty and I figured I invite her kids. Like, that was not a good look. That was not a good look. Robin and Mia had an argument too. My point is, it came out of the blue. Like, we were invested in why she didn't like Robin, but we were all like, why she didn't like Wendy, but we were all like, what did Wendy do other than get, a new body and go from acting like you better call me doctor, you better put respect on my name, to wanting to produce candles. Like, I see Wendy trying to fit in and humble herself, and everybody else is like, I'm never going to forget that she came on the show and was like, put some respect in my name because I'm a doctor. Call her Dr. Wendy? Somebody? We're going to talk about that, Lady Oren. We're going to talk about that. All right? She has to make a judgment call for the greater good, or else she's going to get buried. Just for healing's sake, she has to make a judgment call and get out. But it's going to be obvious. She's not seeing it right now, but it's going to get obvious, publicly obvious, where she's going to be like, I can't join this season. Hold a spot for me, but we just got a lot of things we need to take care of this season. And she spends the whole time worrying. Why? Because her little hat business might suffer. All of a sudden, this luxurious house. By the way, do you notice that she brought a house and didn't show anybody? We barely see them in the house, and when we do, we get a little tiny corner of the house. Nobody noticed that? We get a little tiny corner of them at the kitchen table. That's it. And she brought this house all by herself without her husband, her roommate slash fiance slash hopefully husband someday. You only see them in a corner of their kitchen table. No one notices that. But the question is why? Like, do you have furniture in your house? Like, what's the smoke and mirrors? Robin. Side note. Do you guys realize we never go to Lisa Rinna's house unless it's outdoors? Do you know what I heard? That she's filthy. She's allegedly, she's filthy. You don't have to believe me. That's what the producer said. But do you not have furniture, Robin? Is that why we're not watching y'all sit in the living room or something? All right, I'm over it. Okay. So, with all that being said, right, I feel like she has to exit left gracefully because the media is really going to pummel her, right? Now, I want to talk. There's Victory, Queen of Swords. I don't know who the Queen of Swords is. I don't know Wendy's sign. But I definitely get Queen of Swords. I wonder if Queen of Swords could be Wendy's mother. So, let me tell you what you shouldn't do. And I'm going to tell you this, especially Americans, right? I'm going to tell you this to save you. Never mess with an African whose mother is still alive. Nene Leaks. Because these people got peoples. Real peoples that they go to. Like, you don't even understand. This isn't hoodoo. This isn't voodoo. This is real shit. This is names that you can't even pronounce, right? I think it's funny that the two people that have come for Wendy, world is crumbling down. I think it's interesting. Spiritually, you never know who you're messing with. Because Wendy's people are warriors. And y'all ain't even trying to listen to y'all peoples, Mia and Robin. You got peoples too. But, they're just hanging around. They can't do anything until you wake up spiritually and tell them how to help you. But you're not there, both of you. You're handling things on your own, and it lands you in trouble, in jail. It makes you lose your company that you never owned, Mia. And Robin, you got a house to save. Your best bet would have been to make friends with Wendy. But, when you don't have spirituality in front of you and no one listens to the crazy psychic, I could have helped you. but you know it all, Robin. And when you have an ugly personality and you know it all, and you mess with the wrong person with the wrong ancestors, okay, I'll that is what it is. We're watching it unravel in front of us. If y'all have never seen ancestors come for someone in your face, watch Potomac. What do you think her mother is like, sitting around doing nothing? Straight from Africa? Don't tell me nothing about straight from Compton. Straight from Africa? You all don't know the no. What's that? The Peel, the Peel guy. Oh no. The worst mistake you guys could have done was not look at the fact that Wendy was just adorable. Adorable. But no, y'all had to go fuck with her, and Mia's business got taken away. She's never going to get the business back. And Robin, who was the easiest to attack here? Your husband, because he's an idiot. Allegedly, he's a nincompoop. Allegedly. Clearly, he's a nincompoop. His responsibility was to report what somebody reported to him. Then this wouldn't be a thing. But no, he just, I don't hear anything. Oh, the coward. I don't hear anything. Good luck, both of you, because you messed with an African mother who has friends, who knows people that go in the fucking woods. You two will never come out of this. Okay, yeah. I'm done. Y'all know I'm lying. Y'all know I got Africans right now going, oh God, she's telling it all. Y'all know I'm not lying. You're like, oh, Tracey, you're telling it all. Yes, I'm telling it all. And yet I know nothing. There's nothing. I know nothing. Nothing. I swear to God, I know nothing. You never know whose ancestors you're fucking with, or whose people you're fucking, oh, excuse me, no more cursing, or whose people you're messing with. If Wendy is the prize in her community, she's the prize. You know how many people are rooting for her as the representative? Are you kidding me? Oh, keep trying it. Keep trying. Oh, really? Wendy's mom said that? So Wendy's mom already told her, Mia, in so many words, in that IG post, I never saw the IG post, not to mess with her daughter. I didn't know that. So, is Robin coming back? The answer to that question is she will volunteer to stay out, but she does have concerns about money. Because remember, what's going to happen? He's going to lose his job. So he won't have a job at this Chapin University. She's not going to come back. The case will ensue, and all she has is her hats to sustain her. And if the people get so mad at Juan, they won't buy her hats. Kiona. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sweetie. So, somebody ordered some juju. Dummies. Dummies. You just couldn't come on the show and enjoy your $500,000. Child, somebody paid me $500,000. We having fun. We gonna have a ball. We fighting? Who fighting? We don't fight when we make $500,000. You fighting? We don't fight. We having fun. $500,000? Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Which reminds me, everyone, if anyone can help me get to a grant writer, I need a grant writer because for many reasons, but I'm going to bring you guys on my journey to the first healing program, but I want it to become a healing center. And I do want to record the first session. So that means a lot of people have to be paid. I want to pay the teachers that are coming. I want to pay a videographer, right? Because I want to show you guys what healing is about and how much fun you can have at the same time, right? I want to heal during the day and I want to party hard at night. I want to do the soul train dancing, right? I want to shake that boot thing and I want to zen during the day. And I want to eat some really good Caribbean food. And that's a whole money bag, I think. So let me know who can help me write grants. Okay. I'll find the post and send you IG. Funny thing, Mia took it as a joke and bombed. Here comes her losing stuff one by one. Oh, yeah. Was Robin flipping houses with her mom? Whatever that looks like, flipping houses is very expensive, right? And she hasn't mentioned it since. She hasn't mentioned it. I don't think she's mentioned it in 2 seasons. I think that it was costing her way too much money. I think she was just flipping one house. I don't think she finished it. I think she had to stop the project. I think she got overwhelmed. Aren't these cards cute? She tried it, but I don't think she finished it. You know, she was flipping that house at the time that there were container shipping issues. So I don't think she had the supply. She never said whatever happened to that house. I think she's sitting on that house and it's rotting. Again, Robin, it should have been nice. All right, final outcome, guys. I know a grant writer. Marilyn just comes out of nowhere. She's like, I know a grant writer. You know a grant writer, sweetie? Okay, email me. Let me see. Email me. Where's my email address? Oh, where's my email address? Well, it's Tracey. Can somebody put in my email address? It's traceybrownlive@gmail.com. Same thing as my, oh, okay, hold on. I always thought, you know, I think I took it out. I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? All right. Darn it. Oh, no, it's right here. It's in the squiggly line, traceybrownlive@gmail.com. traceybrownlive@gmail.com. There it is. I was like, I wouldn't take it out. What is that? Okay. Are we good? And thank you, Marilyn. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Let's pick the final outcome. Pick the final outcome. Let's get these a little closer together. And let me look at what I want to pick. I like to pick the ones that are hiding. I don't know why. Come out wherever you are. So, what's the final outcome, right? The final outcome in a tarot reading is that she cannot stay for the next season. I think she might ask, to reserve a spot for her, but she just needs to clear her head. Okay, we'll leave it like this. I meant to put TikTok on. Man, poor TikTok. They would have loved this topic. Upside down, heroine, hero, upside down. Escapism and a false sense of heroism. You are no one's hero, Robin, first of all. And second of all, exactly what I said. You're going to escape thinking this is the answer to your prayers. If you're not around, then no one can talk about you. But we're going to talk about you anyway. You know why we're going to talk about you? Because what you give is what you receive. And you were a mean girl. And unless you figure out how to be better, your mean girl antics are going to haunt you. Because I don't think it was the first time you were a mean girl. And you hide under Giselle's skirt. At least Giselle's a mean girl and she owns it. I like that about Giselle. Giselle, I really think you're a bitch. But I like the fact that Giselle owns it and will stand alone. You don't stand alone. You have to be attached to someone else's hip. Shadow heroism succeeds. Upside down heroism succeeds only by disempowering others. And you tried it. You tried it with what you thought was a weak link. Let me tell you something, Robin. Oh, here's a quarter here. 2020. East River Bay. What island? Oh, there's a U.S. Virgin Islands version of a quarter. Salt River Bay. I didn't know that. Oh, I love that. All right. Look at that. I think I'll hold on to this one. I didn't know there was a Virgin Island quarter. Remember they had all these new quarters come out and represented this. Okay, well, there's a Virgin Islands quarter. All right, I think I might save that separately somewhere because I'll spend it. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll put it in my my Black Eyed Peas bowl. Do you guys know about the Black Eyed Peas bowl? Because I did a video. The Black Eyed Peas recently, like last week, about Black Eyed Peas. Do you guys know about it? Do you want me to show it to you? All right. Robin, I wish I could say it was sad for you, but I think it's poetic justice. I don't have time anymore to be sad for people who do what they do. We've seen enough movies to know how this ends for anyone. The Craft, literally the movie Mean Girls. What else? What other movies out there? Like, we've seen enough to know this doesn't work out well for you. And Wendy winds up being the reigning queen. All right. You might want to apologize, and not to me. I would definitely say, because Wendy's in your face, that you can apologize to Wendy, maybe publicly, maybe apologize to Wendy's mom, and then whisper in her ear, take the spell off, please. Take the spell off. Please. Thank you, mother. All right, guys. She hasn't mentioned her thing in 2 seasons. I've been looking for a grant writer to write me a grant proposal for years. When you find one, let me know. I will pay for a grant writer. I want to know how to grant write. I want to know how to do it, right? If I can, right? I want to know. I want to do it myself. All right, guys. I'll find the post and send it to you. Thank you, Steph. Funny thing, Mia took it as a joke and bombed. Here comes her losing her stuff one by one. Yeah, well. All right. Juju is real, people. Juju is real. There's no place. Oh, there's no place like my bed. Oh, that's true. But I thought it said there's no place like love because it has a heart, right? Because you guys know I love, 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 love. But there really is no place like my bed. I love my bed. I love sleeping. I can't wait to sleep. I'm thinking about sleep right now. All right, guys. 45 minutes. Oh, I talked too much this one. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep some of these like really short, but I really did talk too much this time in the beginning and then in the end. And so, Marilyn, thank you for coming forward. I am so happy to see, email me and then let you take it easy. Look at my, oh, your brother's taking a class on grant writing. Really? Oh, I love that, Kiona. In any case, I'm going to put this quarter in my black eyed pea bowl. So look at the black eyed pea bowl. Very simple to make. And that's that. And I love you. And there's nothing I need to talk about. Nope, I think it's over. Take it easy. Bye. Oh my God.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.